Oh, it is Professor Craft here, and this is another part of the Ultimate Guide series. Today we'll be going over armor chips and where you can find them in your Minecraft world. Now, starting with the Netherite upgrade. The Netherite upgrade has a 6% chance of being found and can be found in the Bastion Remnant. And it can be found in any of the chests inside. As you can see, this chest has our Netherite upgrade. And then once we go back, we'll showcase our next room, which is the Sentry Trim. And the Sentry Trim can be found in the Pillager Outpost. As you can see, the Sentry Trim is usually always located in the top chest. There's usually only one chest in the Pillager Outpost, so you'll know if it's in this chest or not. And the Sentry Trim, if I had not mentioned already, has a 22% chance of spawning or being found in the chest. Now, the Vex Trim can be found in mansions and has a 50% chance of being found. You can see essentially the Vex Trim is in this chest. And you can find it in basically any of the chests in the mansion. Now for our next trim, which is the Wild Trim, it has a 33.3% chance of being found, and this trim can be found in a jungle temple. And it can be found behind all the redstone equipment road here in this chest. This time we got two wild hunter trims, so they're more common to be found, as you can tell. Now moving on to the coast trim, which is a 16.7% chance of being found in any loot chest. This trim can be found in a shipwreck, and it can be found in any of the chests located in the shipwreck. See, this time we have two. Now we have the Dune Trim, which is a 14.3% chance of being found in any loot chest. And this trim can be found in the Desert Temple. As you can see, we have two Dune Trims in this chest, and it can be found in any of these loot chests. As you can see, only one of them has two. It's pretty good. Now for another trim, which is the Wayfinder trim, can be found in the Trial of Ruins. Now keep in mind, these trims took me a really long time to actually find the exact locations from in this world. So it's gonna be luck based. So there's a chance you don't get it, which is why some of these are a little bit rare. But all these trims over here, the Wayfinder trim, the Shaper trim, the Razor trim, and the Host trim all have an 8.3% chance of being found. So let's go over the Wayfinder trim first. And the Wayfinder trim is in this chest right over here, which you would normally have to mine any you have to use your brush, and you have to stroke it with any of the gravel, and you have to find one that looks kind of suspicious anyway. You could tell by the texture if an item will come out of it or not. But yeah, that's that. Now, moving on to our next trim, which is the Sharper trim, or the Shaper trim, which is an 8.3% chance again. It's what we found. And this is where our Shaper trim we can find that in the ancient child ruins again. Now this gem also has an 8.3% chance of being found, and this time we found 2 of them. Now we have the host trim. There we go. Now, if you guys do enjoy this kind of content, as always, be sure to leave a like on today's video and subscribe with all notifications so you don't miss any of these kind of videos. Because these videos are my most prepared videos. I've been working on this video for 2 days, and this video's been taking a long time to record, so I can't wait for y'all to see it once it drops. This video should be out on probably a Wednesday, probably this Wednesday. If you're watching it, this video is coming out on a Wednesday. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy, and yeah, let's get back into it. Now for a ward trim, this can be found in the ancient cities and has a 5% chance of being found. One thing I want to make note of with this trim is that basically I was able to find this in every ancient city that I went to. I was able to find at least one of these trims. So this trim is a bit more common than a lot of the other trims, and you will see with the silence trim I wasn't able to actually find any silence trim in my ward, and I ended up giving up on it. So for some of the trims, you'll notice that I just kind of didn't put a location for some of them, but because it would just be either A, they're really easy to get and are not that hard to get, so there's not really the need, and 2, some of them are just too rare and too impossible to find in most Minecraft worlds. So I just didn't put them. Let me know in the comments if you have this silence trim, and if you've gotten it, or you've gotten the Vex trim and you've gotten lucky and found it. The Vex, not the Vex trim, the Tide trim, my bad, I'm sorry, can be found from Elder Guardians and has a 20% chance of being found, dropped by the Elder Guardian. So that trim has a bit of a higher chance of being found. But then let's go back to the Ward trim. And the Ward trim, like I said, can be found in ancient cities and has a 5% chance of being found in loot chests. So let's go to the ancient city. I actually was able to find 2 trims. So as you can see, with the smithing template, which is the Ward trim right here. And I was able to find another. I'm not going to be showcasing where that one is in this video. But if you would like this seed is actually my Let's Play seed. So I'm not going to be revealing the seed in this video. I'll probably reveal it at the end of the season 1 for the Let's Play. I'll reveal the seed, and we'll do a world tour at that point. But yeah, not as of right now. I will not be revealing the seed for this world. Yeah. But let's move on to our next armor trim. And for our next armor trim, we already went over the silence trim. We already kind of went over the tide trim, so we're gonna. Actually, I think I messed up the name for this trim. So this trim is a snout armor trim. I messed up the name. This can be found. This is why I should always check to make sure. But this trim, snout trim. Let me check my notes really quick because I have all my notes here in my little book. Let me just check. The snout trim has an 8.3% chance of being found and can be found in the Bastion Remnant. So now we're going to go back to the Nether. So this is the snout trim, and it can be found basically any of the loot chests in your Bastion Remnant. As you can see, the snout trim is right over here. In this chest, we also got another snout trim. I think it's pretty cool. You also get some ancient debris, which I think is really cool as well. And yeah, you get some other loot as well. It's a little bit helpful in the Bastard Remnant. Go back to our other trims to showcase our next trim. Now for our next trim, we have the Rip trim, which is a 6% chance of being found. I'll actually change this right now to the Snout trim. I don't know why I put this. But you guys obviously know. But yeah, I just want to make sure this is all accurate. Alright, there we go. Now for our Rip trim, this can be found in Nether Fortresses and has a 6% chance of being found in any loot chest in that Nether Fortress. So now let's go back to the Nether. So as you can see, if we open this chest, we will find that there is a Rip armor trim. And coordinates are always on screen if you're curious, which I'm not going to be giving this so you won't know this so I don't even know why I'm saying that, but you get the point, that when I do videos like this, coordinates are always going to be on screen. And if I ever do showcase the seed in the video, you'll know where everything is. But yeah, that's for the Rip trim. Now if we go back, again, move on to our other trims, which now we have the eye trim and the spire trim, and then we'll go in a little bit about the trial chamber trims. Now the eye trim has a 10% chance of being found in other loot chests in the stronghold, but has a 100% chance of being found in the library room in the stronghold. So now let's go straight into the library room, and you'll see that we will find 2 eye trims in both chests in the library room, because these have a 100% chance of being found. Now in this chest, we have ourselves an eye trim, and then if we go to the top right here, you'll see that we have another eye trim. Now if we go back, we'll move on to our other trim, and then we'll move into the last 2 final trims for today's video. We have the Spire trim, which can be found in end cities and has a 6.7% chance of being found in any loot chest in an end city. Now, let's go to our stronghold. Let's go straight to the end. And if we go this way, I have a command block set up right over here to where we can teleport straight to our end city. Now, if we click this button, as you've seen in this video, I've been using command blocks and it's really helpful. We go into this chest, you will find that we have found the Spire armor trim. And this has, like I said, a 6.7% chance of being found in cities. Now let's go back. And we can go through our little end portal. And we can move on to our last two armor trims of today's video. Now for the last two armor trims, I'm not going to go too in-depth into these trims, but for the flow trim, it can be found in Ominous Vaults using Ominous Keys in the Trial Chambers, and to get that you will need to have an Ominous Bottle, and I have a video here on the channel of how to locate Trial Chambers and how to get Ominous Bottles very quickly, but yeah, that video is on the channel. If you want to go check it out, you may. There are two separate videos. I have one how to get Ominous Bottles, and I have one how to find Trial Chambers. You might want to watch both of those. That is that. And then we have the Bolt Trim, which can be found in the Trial Chambers from the Trial Vaults. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too in depth these videos. If you want to see Toy Cat's video, I'll have his video would have been covered on screen at some point in today's video. So if you want to go watch his video, he goes more in depth into the armor trims and where they are. I just kind of give you the little gist of where everything is. I didn't show you how to duplicate them. He kind of goes into how to duplicate and stuff like that. I didn't get into that because I thought that was a little bit too complex, and I wanted to just get to nitty gritty stuff for today's video. But yeah, if you guys learned something about and learned something new in today's video, then leave a like on it, share it, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.